Oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. That's turn my camera on. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I just turn my camera on.
Forget that. I like your bike.
Oh, thank you. Honda Magna. V4 as well, so it's good fun. It's nice. Oh, there's not many of them left though, that's the issue. Thank you very much, boys. Have a good one, man. Well, that was sweet, wasn't it? Oh, perfect timing. Close the old visor. What's happening, YouTube? Spectre here. I'm back again. Look at this evening, man. Look how beautiful this is. Sun is out. It is currently 21 degrees. I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it an Indian summer, but it's getting that way. And it is gorgeous. Thursday night, we're after work in the evening. We're heading out to another bike night. And I'm finally doing it. After genuinely months of talking about Project83 and going to their bike night and oh, I'm gonna get there eventually. I'm doing it. I'm going there now. It's happening. The stars have finally aligned. It took a little bit of doing, just because for me to go a route that isn't just like A30 and really rubbish. That's 20. Fucking hell. It's like an hour for me, even on crappy A30 routes. It's about hour 20, hour 30, something like that. The route I've ended up going. You open this visor so I don't pass out in this 20 section, which exists for no reason on a road that could be a 40 and was a 40 minute ago, but whatever. Yeah, it's a little bit fine. Like, that's, you know, an hour 20 is not a long ride by any normal stretch, but when you've done a full day's work, even a fairly laid back day's work like mine, and then you have to go be like, okay, I'm going to go and ride for 2.5 or 3 hours, you know, it takes a bit more effort than popping along to Bude or wherever. But we're doing it. I say it's one of the last nice days of the year, I would imagine. Certainly one of the last nice Thursdays. If I'm going to do it, let's do it. So we're heading along. They've got a clothing sales clear out thing going on today. Getting clothing through some like back stock. I don't imagine there'll be much there that fits me, but we'll give it a little look. Skillfully, I forgot that until exactly this moment, so I've come out without a rucksack. So if there are any nice items, I'll have to ask them to post it or something. I don't know. Shouldn't I do, sir? But no, it should be cool. I'm excited. Like, Project83 is very much my vibe. It's, you know, indoor outdoor. It's modern classic. It's custom bike. It's a bit hipster. It's a bit beards and leather. Careful, not that sort of leather. It looks like a good fun, and the people running it are really quite like, they really keep an eye on content creators and social media and stuff in the area. They're quite active with their communications, because I've chatted to, I actually don't know who I chatted to from Project83 before, but I've chatted to them on socials before, and they knew me and thanked me for a shout out in one of my videos. But I didn't name them in the title, in the description, in nothing. So that means they watched my video organically just because they watched local content creators and then saw my reference to them. And that meant a great deal. Like, it's not often I get recognised by anyone, so it was nice to know that this brand that I think is cool is like, yeah, we think you're cool too. So I'll say I'm heading along now. I'm probably not going to film a huge amount of the ride there, but I'm going to film bits and pieces, and then we'll have a look around when we get there. There should be some great food, quality food by the looks of it, which should be good. And yeah, it just should be good, like chill out vibes. And sort of one of the last sunny evening chill out vibes probably of the year. You know, we are getting on a bit now. Whole lot of bikes here. I don't know if these guys are going along later or what, but good collection there, fellas. Project83, if you don't know, if you're not local, it's down in Newquay. So I'm going to head down, I'm going to head into Newquay itself. Well, hopefully the traffic won't be too horrendous. We are outside of like peak sort of tourist season now, so it shouldn't be too bad, but there'll be a little bit. They've slowly expanded over the last few years. They're actually not that old a business in the grand scheme of things. I think it's sort of pre-pandemic, I think they started. Oi oi. God, these 20 zones down here are a killer. Holy. Really accidentally ridden into Wales apparently. Yeah, they're not that old of a company really, but they started out, they've got this like clothing store slash cafe, and that became a sort of hangout vibe, and then they've taken over the former garage across the street from them, and that's now their indoor venue. They've got live music there all the time, they've got indoor and outdoor bike parking, so even if the weather's a bit crummy, you can head along, park your bike in the dry, and sort of nip in and out between showers, which is really cool. And then they have a bunch of like food trucks and do sort of catering throughout the Thursday Bike Nights, which seem to be every Thursday. I don't know if they're all year or just sort of during the season, but it's good fun. I have high hopes for the quality of bike there. From the pictures I've seen on social, there's been all sorts of like nifty choppers and like nice custom stuff. There's a proper eclectic crowd, because Newquay's a bit weird at the best of times, and it's all a bit sort of surfer and grungy, as much as that's, it's getting a little bit gentrified in places, but it still retains some of that crusty core, which ironically means the locals tend not to like Newquay very much. If you ask like most of the Cornish people, a lot of them name Newquay as the place they don't like because it represents all the bits of Cornwall they don't like the over tourism and, you know, maybe the grottier side, but I like it. I don't like things too polished, too clean. I feel out of place. Give me a little bit of grunge. Although saying that, I did actually wash the bike. So you know, I'm serious about it. So I hate washing bikes. I dragged both of them out earlier this week, and I gave them a good wash over. I even tried to wipe down my jacket because it's covered in mildew where it's been in storage from the company I bought it from, but sort of negligible a result there. I need to get some leather cleaner on it, but it's good enough. Cracking route so far though. So I say I'm avoiding the A30, so I've come up from sort of near like Launceston way where I've been Lanson. So I've come up, instead of going down the A30, I've jumped up and come down, what's this, A39 apparently. I think it's something else before that, but you know, the sort of top of the road above the A30. And that way it's, you know, a little bit slower, like it's a 60 instead of a 70, but also it's not some multi-lane commuter tunnel, it's just like a road, you can enjoy it. It's got some corners in it, and yeah, flat along that, have a good time. I did try to drag the boys along because they've been hassling me to get out for a bike night. Of course, ironically, I mentioned I'm going to this one and then they disappear. That's just always the way, but that's fine. We'll make do, we'll make some friends, I'm sure. I'm going to be interested to see numbers first of all, and secondly the sort of people that end up at Project83, because I mentioned in my Hilltop Farm bike night video, the event planners in Cornwall, they love them on Thursday. Boy, is everything on Thursdays. We're really finding ourselves for numbers, but should be fine. But it'll be interesting to see like how many people do all the sports bikes and naked bikes and sort of modern stuff go along to like Damarels and Chapter 1, places like that, and then more of the kind of custom crowd comes along to Project 83. I'm not sure. We'll endeavour to find out, but I've been chatting for a little while now, so I'm going to crack on. I'll jump back in with you if anything else pops up. Failing that, I will catch up with you on the sort of entrance to Newquay. Right, we're now making the sort of final approach to Newquay. I've only been here by car, like with me driving once, and I've never been here on the bike, so it's all a bit unfamiliar to me. We had quite a lot of slow stop-start traffic back there, a little bit of filtering. I'm keen to go get parked up, get a drink and get some grub now. I don't know what I'm having. If there's burgers, I'll probably have a burger, keep it simple, but they've got all sorts of catering. I don't know why you'd be watching this if you're not into bike nights, but even if you're not, like, they're quite smart about their space. They have like farmers markets and craft markets, and they do all sorts of like sort of weekend events that are just general public stuff, and then they also do all the bike stuff and the bike clothing and the bike events. So they're smart that they sort of maximise their profitability for the space they have and the location they have. I'm not entirely sure what we are looking for, I just know it's up to the right. Oh, that was it, bollocks. And that's a one-way street, so we'll loop the nicest and we'll try that again, shall we? And scenic tour of Newquay, quite by accident. Got a smile at the taxi driver there, so all is right with the world. Alright, so let's try that again, shall we? Are you?
All the way through the back, park quite tight, we're going to be busy tonight.
Perfect. Down the end here, I think. Right, made it in the end. It's a cool spot, isn't it? God, the food smells incredible. Alright, well, I'll take the helmet off and see you in a bit.
I wonder if they're gonna. It's still going on.
And that was Project 83. That was great fun. Great fun. Proper good vibe in there. Close the visor. Yeah, proper good vibe. Loads of people. It's absolutely rammed. I think everyone's making the most of the weather. Loads of bikes. Like, if you're here on the bike, okay, good talk. If you're here on the bike, you're basically here for the duration because you're immediately like shot in by every other bike. But it's great. Good fun. I managed to drag my mates over from down rails after all, so we all just hung out and chatted there. Yeah, I'll definitely be back. Like I say, it's a bit of a trek. You know, it is dark now, and I won't be back until 9:15 by the look of it. But that's alright. Definitely in the summer months, that wouldn't be so bad. It should be a fairly pleasant ride back, to be fair. You know, the roads will be a bit quieter now. All of that good stuff. Yeah, like I say, it was cool. The food was really good. You know, fairly, like, actually no, it wasn't even that expensive. It was 10 quid I paid for a burger. No chips with it, which is a bit of a shame, but it was a nice burger. Double stack smash burger, as they call it. It was decent. A little bit jealous of some of my friends got like the chicken on the like dirty fries with the chicken, and like, oh, it looked nice. I need to go and sample some of the other vendors next time. But no, that was good. I like that. That was exactly what I wanted it to be. Just a bunch of dudes hanging out, and girls, and just everyone was just chill. No one's been a twat. No one's revving. It's just everyone's just hanging out and drinking and eating and talking bikes, and that's kind of all you want, really. So if you're in the area, come on by. Like I say, Newquay is alright. It has its charm. I don't know if I'd want to live in Newquay, but I did look at a place in Newquay a while back when I was moving down. Internet was shit though. But yeah, it's like cruise on to the nightlife in Newquay, what's left of it. I'm going to wrap this one up here, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you are a local, if you've been to this meet, if you're going to go to this meet, let me know. On the rare chance you go because of me, do let them know on socials. They are sort of vaguely aware that I exist, so it doesn't help to make them more aware. But yeah, ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.